Okay, so I would like to say it's not only a beautiful day, but an exciting day because it is the official launch of Enlightened World Network's One with the Earth new channel. And I am so excited and honored to be here as a guest host today in order to introduce our much loved and much known by everybody, a joy and an inspiration to many, Teri Angel. Teri Angel is a divine angel speaker, energy healer, psychic medium, happiness coach, author, and regular featured EWN show host who I'm sure you all know and love. She is also featured on the shows 40 Days of Chanting for Change with Karen Palmer, which shows nightly at 9 p.m. ET on Facebook Live or the EWN Enlightened Living channel, and the Gratitude Happy Hour, which is weekly on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. ET. And also Angel Wings Mastering Your Soul's Awakening, which is on Monday, March the 22nd from 6 to 7 and weekly on Monday. And today we are here for her daily show, Morning Cuppa JoY. Thank you, Teri, for the great love and the light that you bring to the world and all the amazing work that you and all the others do through this Enlightened World Network and now through the new channel as well, the Enlightened World Network, One with the Earth.
Thank you, Julia. Good morning. Oh, it's so good to have you here. And Julia, for those people who do not know you, I'm just so excited that you're here so they can get to know you. And they're asking where you're from.
Oh, I'm originally from the UK. I'm currently living in Japan.
Julia is regular with us on Enlightened World Network. Julia, you've done meditations for us and different things that we have had going on in the past. And I'm just so thankful and grateful that you're here this morning on the morning show. I would like to say good morning to everyone. We have our P's coming in this morning. We have Andrea, Becky, Robert, Deirdre says happy Saturn's Day. Pat Moss says good afternoon because I believe Pat's in the UK. Mary Ann, Dennis. Oh, it's the first day of spring. Is that today? I thought it was tomorrow, but whatever. I'll go with that. And Tammy, Sally De La Rosa, good morning to you. Sally will be on later today on this very channel, One with the Earth. And we have someone from Colorado, but you're showing up as Enlightened Living, so I'm not sure who it is. It may be Sue. Rosalind, Grace Isis, and Jean L'Oreal. Good morning, everybody. Hello, all to all the peas in the pod. And I'm so glad that you all get to meet Julia. We have a beautiful group, Julia, that comes in every morning and just shares love, shares light. And one thing that we do on here is we lift each other up, but we choose one person to show some extra love to. We call it edifying. And so we bring one P and bring the spotlight on them and say, we're just going to send you so much love, you can't even stand it. So what do y'all say? Let's edify Julia today. Do you think?
Wow, thank you. What an honor.
Yes, let's lift you up today. And you know, when all that love comes in and we accept it into our heart and into our life, it just really lifts us. It lifts our frequency. And when we give love, we get love. So with us giving you that extra special bit from us, we all get lifted up as well. So Julia, thank you for volunteering to come on this morning. Well, it's our morning. It's your evening.
Yes, it's my 9 p.m.
It's 9 p.m. at night for you. Thank you for being here with us. And everybody, I know you probably can't see the comments, but you're getting hearts and you're getting love and you're getting welcome to the Pea Pod.
Thank you. It's such a great joy and honor to be here with you all.
Well, you're now an official P. So they're sending you extra love and light. And Tammy says, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we have a couple of traditions here on the morning show. And the first one that we do, well, we've already done the song, which lifts us all up and gets us dancing and moving. But what we do every morning, my morning, is start with the heart-brain coherence. Are you familiar with that, Julia?
Yes, from Heart Math.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So every morning we start out our day that way because, as you know, it gets us in that beautiful higher brain state. It puts us in a place of healing our body and bringing in the energy of healing to us. So what we do is do the heart brain, which for anybody that's new, and we're hoping to get new people jumping in on this new channel, you touch your heart center, and then you slow down your breathing to like a count of 5 in, hold it, and a count of 5 back out. And then you add in something that just makes you feel so good. Maybe it's a memory of a warm hug or a loved one or a scenery, whatever it takes to put you in that good place. We're going to do this. Just start doing the breathing in and out, and then adding in that joy. And then after we've done this for about another minute, we're going to share our I am stories, our I am affirmations this morning. So let's just take that moment of silence and elevate our energy this morning. Okay, let's share our I ams. I am enough.
I am joy. I am centered. I am present.
I am strong.
I am beauty in motion in the world.
I am living my divine plan.
I am connected to my guidance through my heart and my higher mind.
And I am peace.
I am love. I am joy.
Beautiful. So our audience also shares their I ams. And we have Robert in Romania says, I am listening to the universe. Tammy says, I am happy and healthy. Mary Ann, I am grateful. Sally, I'm strong, loved, beautiful, loving, and at peace with my life. And Deirdre says, I am an organic app of heartfelt affirmations. So beautiful. Kathy, I am compassionate and loving, not only to humans, but also to my pets. Becky, I am grateful for every breath I take. And I'm not sure who we have with us from EWN. That's all it says, EWN Enlightened Living. It says, I am open to love. Jean, I am health. I am love, and I am peace. Isabel, I am joy and love. And Christina, I am loving, peaceful, and happy. And Grace I says, I am gentle, grateful, and a cup of love overflowing. Let's fill up our cups. Good morning, all you peas. Get your cup up and get it full of joy this morning. Oh, it's Stacy. Stacy Small Lord is with us and showing up as EWN Enlightened Living this morning. So I see we have 22 P's with us in the audience, and thank you all. Thank you for coming in this morning. For anyone that I haven't said good morning to everyone. Marietta Stoner says, welcome, Julia. You are now included in our wonderful family. In joy, we share our blessings.
Thank you. That's quite a big pod we have going on here for all these beautiful bees.
Mm-hmm. It is. Our Peace all come together in the morning to kind of do like a check-in, see how everybody's doing. And if there's anything that we need to gather around somebody for and lift them up and just see what's going on in their life, that, maybe we can share that burden if anybody has one. And then at the end of the show, Julia, we always share any prayer requests and just take a moment to fill into the energy and ask for the best outcome for those prayers that are put in for us. And Jean says, we are P's for peace. We are. That's our little motto that we have going on, because it goes with me when I go on the tour, the Peace on Earth tour. It's not mine, it's ours. It's our journey of healing. So exciting to be here with you this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Another thing that I do is pull a Kuan Yin card. Are you familiar with Kuan Yin, the Ascended Master?
Yes. I believe she is actually from the East, right? So there's lots of statues. They call her Canon around here, but there's many statues of her. And on Thursday, I actually went for a walk in the woods in a village near me where it was quite a short walk, but there was 100 statues of very small statues, but 100 statues of Canon.
Yeah, and what do they call her?
Canon. I do believe that's the Japanese name.
Canon. So I know that her name has many different spellings, and I just love her energy. This one wants to come out for us. Okay, so I always pull one of these, and it's for all of us, the collective energy. And Becky says, we are family. We certainly are. And you're getting a lot of welcomes from everyone that are telling you welcome. Welcome to the Pea Pod. We have a new pea in here with us. I love it. All right. So weave the future golden. Something good is coming. Oh my gosh, this card. This was the first card we got for this month. So I started doing this in March on the very first day, and this is the first card that came up. So it's very appropriate that it came up on our launch of the new channel, EWN One with the Earth. So something good is coming your way. Kuan Yin now assists you to weave your future into the present moment, to call in and draw to you the opportunities, teachings, circumstances and synchronicities that are waiting for you and which will enable your soul to live its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creative fulfillment. Don't you love that card, Julia?
That is just truly beautiful. It's just a real testament to what is available for us when we really lean into that trust in divine and follow our guidance.
It is. And for it to come up on this very first day of the launch of the new channel and the very first show on the channel, yeah, those words I think are meant to be heard this morning, not just for EWN One with the Earth, but for each of us individually and collectively. And Sally says, love the card. It's so fitting for today. It really is, isn't it? Yeah, I love how spirit works. There's no accidents or coincidences. So this was exactly what we all needed to hear today. And I just love the energy of that card and how it says something good is coming your way.
It is indeed.
Such a beautiful promise. And I think that's the thing. If we listen to those promises and we know that it's real, it's not just a pipe dream, it's not just a blanket statement, that it can be something we can buy into in our heart to the fullest and really believe something good is coming our way. That's how we manifest, isn't it?
Yes, I truly believe like it gives us that confidence that what we're visualizing is on the way. And then it's that confidence and that belief in it that also speeds up the manifestation, I think. And also those words give us such strength and such fortitude. And when we are having those days that are more difficult, it gives us something to really truly hold on to and hold close to our hearts.
Absolutely. And Stacy says she needed those words. She's hosting one of these shows on One with the Earth this morning at 9 a.m. And I know Sally is as well. There's several that are stepping up into that role and coming on and doing what Julia is doing right now, because we're going to have hosts on all of our shows that's going on today as we launch this new channel. And Julia, I'm so excited about some of these shows that are taking place throughout the day and the presenters and just this beautiful opportunity to highlight some of the people that have been with us in the past through Enlightened World, but now are coming into this wonderful energy, one with the earth. And I'd like to ask our audience, what does that mean to you? What does being one with the earth mean to you? And I'd like for us to talk about that as well. Excuse me, because I think it's important for us to understand we are here for this lifetime anyway. We were walking on Mother Earth's back, and there's such an energy. Our internet issues. Just a moment. Yeah, it's back now.
Yeah, I can hear you again now.
Okay, yeah. When we tap into who we are and that we are spirit in these human bodies, then we start to realize that, we're not just sitting on a rock. This is a living, breathing entity that we are on. That's how I feel. And I'd like for you to share your connection with the earth as well.
Yeah, I really feel like I've always had a connection to nature. I remember as a teenager when I was worried about my studies, even I would go and walk by the sea, and as my hometown is by the sea, and let the sound of the waves calm me down. But it really came into a much closer relationship at a time in my life about 7 or 8 years ago when I was having a healing crisis, and I really slowed down and would just take a walk in nature every day. And it was so healing for me. And I developed such a close relationship to nature as a result of that just allowing myself to slow down and to be in nature and to just observe the beauty of the simplest things, like a blade of grass with dew hanging off it, or a spider's web with dew on it. Like there's so much beauty all around. And I feel that nature is communicating with us all the time in the signs that we see, whether that be a flower that has a particular essence that they want to express to us, or messages in the clouds that we sometimes see, or animals, and then the essence of the message that they have for us. I feel that if we open our hearts to it, we really are so much more interconnected with Gaia and all the creatures and all the plant and tree and flower beings and the elementals as well, than we have been taught to know until this point. But once we open our hearts to it, it all starts to come in. And it's such a beautiful way to live into life, is when you start to really be more open to that connection.
Absolutely. That was beautiful. And how many times we just stop and think about the grass, and just looking at the beauty of it. And right now I'm out here in California, and as I passed through this open field yesterday, all of these little yellow flowers had started blooming all over that field. So it was just beautiful to see things like that, the wildflowers that happen in the springtime and the trees budding. It's life. And, we don't always just stop and think about that cycle of life that happens. The winter came, everything just shut down, everything was dead and stagnant. And now it's coming to life from the earth. And Mother Earth gives all those nutrients to those plants and the trees and nature underneath the ground. And we don't always stop and think about the beauty and the wonder of that, how that cycle of life just keeps going, doesn't it?
Yeah, she is such a sustainer, and not only of the plants and the trees, but also of us. And then I also feel that there's messages in nature. You were talking about the flow of the seasons, and then it's okay for us to have that flow in our life. We feel like we have to be on all the time and succeeding or successful all the time, but it's okay to have the autumn and the winter periods too, where we're just being quiet and going within, and not like putting ourselves out there so much in the world all the time too.
Absolutely. So we had some comments. Deirdre, I love your comment. Deirdre is in New York, Julia. And she says, being one with the earth means we are connected at the core and why we're here. We heard the call to come help our mother. That is so beautiful. Beautiful. Kathy Hand is in Maryland. Kathy says, feeling grounded and learning that there is more to this earth than what we perceive. We really can be one with our planet and the universe. Julie Kiss, also in New York, says, I take care of the earth takes care of me. I love that, Julie. Thank you. Okay, and Prachetta is with us from India, and it's morning there. Good morning. No, it's afternoon or evening there, Prachetta. So I think it's evening, so good evening to you. And Sally says, I truly believe that being one with the earth is being deeply connected with Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, Father Sky, nature, life that lives in every inch of space within our lives, within our universe. It's truly seeing things for what they are and being very connected to the energy of the universe and the earth. Beautiful. And I'm not sure who's with us from Enlightened World Network, but they are sharing about your show tonight, Co-Creating New Earth. It's a show that will happen at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Receive light encoded, channeled, higher dimension, and new earth frequency transmissions from Archangel Metatron and Melchizedek, the Lemurian priests and priestesses, the totem animals of the ascended earth, and a heart activation supporting us in expanding into the vibrational frequencies of unconditional acceptance, unconditional forgiveness, and unconditional love from rose quartz and other of the sacred rocks and crystals of New Earth. Julia, that sounds amazing. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's very much going to be channeled in the moment, but they like to give me a forerunner of what's coming up, and that also helps us to put together the program. We need something to share.
Yeah.
So this is what they have told me is going to be coming through. But as for the show itself, which is your 8 p.m. tonight, I believe, and my 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, that will be channeled in the moment. But I know we are going to be bringing through channeled messages and lots of activations, as well as especially this heart activation, to really help everyone come into a higher embodiment of that self-love and love for others in a more unconditional sense that is more connected to the nature of who we truly are in our divine essence of self.
That sounds amazing. I definitely want to be there for that. I'm on right after that with Chanting for Change. Karen Palmer and I have been doing that. Today, I believe, is day 295 in a row.
Wow.
Of us coming together. Yeah, we started, we were going to do 40 days. and we see how that worked out. We keep on going until we hear to stop, and we haven't heard to stop yet. So what we do 2 chants, and it's all about bringing in the peace, love, and joy into the world, and breaking through any barriers, removing any obstacles that's going to keep us from that in our lives and in the world. So you may be familiar. Yeah, you may be familiar with the chants that we do. We do 2 every night. The first one is Om Ganganapataye Namaha.
I am familiar with that one, yes.
Yeah, the obstacle remover,
yes.
Bringing in the energy of Ganesha. And
very much needed at this time.
Oh, absolutely. And then the second one we do is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Oh, yes, I'm familiar with that too.
Yeah, so we've been doing that, like I said, I believe we're on day 295. We have one of our members that keeps up with what day we're on, because I certainly can't do that. But but it's a great time of coming together as a family and putting our energy and our intention together. And intention is so powerful, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. And as we come together, or as you come together and chant in that way, you're really helping to release on behalf of the collective, what is needed to be released for us to really attain and to step into and embody those new frequencies, and to bring that in through your chanting. Yeah. So that's such a beautiful gift that you're giving, not only to yourselves, but on behalf of the whole collective. So truly, thank you so very much.
Yeah, absolutely. And anyone that wants can join in. It's an open Zoom, so anybody can come on and chant with us live, or they can just chant along as it's broadcast out and joining in with us. All right, so I wanted to see if there are any other comments about the oneness that we feel with the earth. I think I read Kathy's and Julie's. And I did read Sally's, thank you. I think I got all of those. And okay, so we've got lots of people jumping in. Erica's with us this morning. Good morning, Erica. Oh, Charlie says that today is day 294. That's right, because tomorrow will be 295 on the spring equinox. Can you believe? Yeah, the first day of spring. And just that beautiful energy that comes in when we take a shift, right? That's what the equinoxes do. They bring in that shift of energy.
They really do. Very powerful. I felt the energy of this one for the last couple of days, and it feels very powerful already. So exciting to see what will unfold.
Yes, I'm trying to find the list of the shows. Do you have the list of what's coming up after this one? Because I want to make sure to let everybody know.
Yes, directly after this, we have Beth Wright with Mother Earth Connection. That will be starting at 9 a.m. ET.
Yes, which means we have to clear the channel, guys, because they all know I have a bad habit of ignoring time. And sometimes we go over a bit, but this morning we shall end the show on time so that Beth can come in. And we encourage you to take advantage of this day where some of these beautiful leaders are stepping up to bring us energy and teachings. And especially that one with you tonight just sounds so amazing. So
I think they all sound amazing, though. There's an incredible lineup of, people sharing spiritual truths and teachings and meditations. And all of this is available free on the Enlightened World Network, one with the Earth New channel throughout the weekend. And what a beautiful gift to be able to give ourselves at this important time when the energies do shift with the equinox.
yeah, absolutely. And I would love for people to get to know you better, Julia. Can you just take a moment and share about yourself?
Yes. Where would you like me to start?
Wherever you want to go.
I live in Japan. I've been here 22 years. So I've been here all of my adult lifetime. In fact, it's a wonderful place to live. The people are very loving and generous, and the nature in the area that I'm in is so beautiful, which has really helped to deepen that connection into nature for me. So I came out here as an assistant English teacher, but for the last, I don't know now, maybe 5 years, I've also been working as a channel and a light worker. I share that work online, and I continue doing some English teaching locally. And I feel like my life is rich in many ways because of all the things that have opened up as I've kind of stepped out in faith. I think opening up, when you first open up and start sharing this kind of work like channeling, you have to have a lot of faith and trust in the guidance that you're receiving. And I'm so glad that I did have that faith and that trust and kept on stepping out, because it's brought such a vast joy into my life to be able to share in the way that I do. So I don't know if there's where else you would like me to go.
No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I can only imagine the beauty that's there. I've always wanted to see it with my own eyes, to see that part of the world and to just, be in that energy. Because to me, when I tap into the energy, it feels so ancient. You know what I'm
It's one of the
saying?
things I like about it. People are still quite connected to the old traditions. It comes through in all kind of ways, like in the food culture, but also like in the local festivals that each area has. People, well, very much, I'm in the countryside, but very much in the countryside, it's almost a very traditional way of life. Like in my block, the area that I live in, it's mainly retired people, and they farm the land. They have their own individual fields and grow their own rice and vegetables, and it's a very different, very kind of slowed down paced way of life, and of course it's much more modern and high tech in the cities, and
Right.
Japan is part of the developed world, so that it is quite high tech in general and a very convenient country, but it still has that connection to its roots, I feel. And an honoring of nature, like I feel like it has a kind of mystic side. Like they have a festival for the first flower of spring, or many festivals in different locations. So the first flower of spring is called Fukujuso. I actually don't know the English translation, but it's like a bright yellow flower. And then there's festivals, and people go to just to visit a slope full of this flower, which I think is really beautiful, that people are still connected to nature in that way. And it's another of the things that I really love about being here. I think it's brought me into a deeper connection with nature in that way.
Awesome. My vision of the people there in the area is that it's very family oriented. Is that
Mhm.
true? Because that's what I feel anytime that I think about the area and, just seeing documentaries and things about it, because I've never seen it with my own eyes. But I get that flavor that it's very, very family oriented and everybody takes care of everybody else.
Yes, I think it is still very much that way. For example, at Obon, which is the summer festival to welcome back the souls of the ancestors, the dead ancestors. So there's an honoring of the ancestors, and most families have their family shrine within their house, and they honor their ancestors there by putting out rice and a drink like water. And special food sometimes if they have them too. And then also at Oshogatsu, which is the new year, also that's another big celebration here, but people do celebrate it very much at home with their families. I do think that the family unit is very much honored here in a way
Yeah.
that is really quite beautiful. Mm.
Yeah, that's the feel that I get, like I said, when I tap into that part of the world. And I want to see it with my own eyes. It's always been one of the places that if I had the opportunity to go to it, I certainly would do
Oh,
that.
well, I would love to have you come and
Yeah.
stay if you do visit. So do let me know.
Awesome. We can do a land blessing for that land.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping to get more funding for this
Mhm.
journey. Our journey of healing is called the Peace on Earth Tour, and be able to go into some of those beautiful places, along with the ones that I'm doing here on this part of the world in our United States. And there's
I've seen
been,
some of the videos you've shared, and they're just incredibly beautiful. Just really thank you.
oh, so welcome. There's been 10 so far, and number 11 is coming up the 28th of this month at 3:33
Oh,
Pacific time. That they chose that as the time to do it because Mount Shasta is such a huge vortex of energy. So I can already feel that happening there as we get to travel in and do that blessing. It'll be number 11, the master number. So there's just so much already in place for that
mm.
to happen, to be magnificent as we go in there. So I'm looking at the time and trying to be very conscientious so we can get off this morning before we get in trouble. So if there's any prayer requests that anyone has that we can lift you up for, then please type that into the comments and we will share as well. Julia, if you have anything that you want us to lift you up for today, then we certainly will wrap our arms of love around you and put you right there in that circle.
Well, the first words that came to my mind were world peace. If I was to ask for a personal request, I would, as I shared with you before the call, I've been having some lower back pain. So I would love some prayer energy. It's a lot better now, actually, but I still
Good.
feel kind of low in energy compared to how I usually feel. So I'd love some lifting up around that.
Absolutely. And we're putting you front and center today to be our person that's edified. So anyone who hasn't sent extra love to Julia today, please do that. And we definitely will put you right in the middle of our prayer circle and send energy in for healing, and also asking our beautiful angels, Mother Gaia, Divine Mother, Christ Consciousness, and our Creator to look at those prayer requests that are there, and you'll be right in the middle of it.
Beautiful.
And
Do you have
I,
a prayer request, Teri? I'm sure as it's your own show, you don't usually share your own prayer request. Do you have a prayer
yes,
request?
I certainly do. I have a dear friend that is in the Palm Springs, California area who is battling with cancer right now. And she was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, and she's on chemotherapy. I don't share her name out of respect to her because she is a very private person, but I have let her know that we lift her up on this show. So I want to continue to put her in for continued healing. I know she can do this. I know it in my heart that if that's in the divine plan, that she will have some extra time with us here on Mother Gaia, and we get to see her beauty. So I appreciate you asking, and appreciate everyone that's praying for her and lifting her up. And okay, so Erica is asking prayers for Charlie. So we're putting our own Charlie into the circle today. And I think I saw Prochetta give us a prayer request. Let me scroll back up there. We got lots and lots of comments today. So thank you. Thank you to all of you who are here and lifting each other up and lifting the prayer requests that are coming out, lifting all of those up as well. And Prochetta, if I can't find yours, I apologize, but I know it's in the comments, so anyone can read that. Let's see what we've got. Oh, Prochetta says it's 6 p.m. in India right now. So thank you, Prochetta, for being here with us. And she says in India, Earth is a goddess. Earth is referred to as Mother. Oh. Yeah, I love that tradition also, to give her that honor and that respect. She is our mother. And I am of Native American heritage, and that's one thing that is foremost in their traditions. And I think in all of the indigenous tribes, that Mother Earth is honored and respected and acknowledged, that that's what feeds us. That's where we get our nutrients from. That's where we get our energy from, is that very core of Mother Earth. So thank you, Prochetta, for your comment.
I truly hope we can come back into that right relationship with her as a human community.
I agree. I really hope so. All right, so let's see if there's any other prayer requests. And I'm thinking it might be Sue Seekoff that's on from Enlightened World Network. Sometimes when they comment, it just shows that, it doesn't show a name. So whoever you are, thank you for putting in so much beautiful information about the launch today and some of the programs. They mentioned the 25th floor. That's a meditation that Dr. Ruth Anderson and I will do later at 6 o'clock Eastern. And it's a very beautiful download that came in to bring in more healing energy into the world, so that we can envision that 25th floor is like a ward on a hospital, a physical hospital, where we can all come in for that beautiful spiritual healing.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So let me see if there's any. Oh, yes, here's Prochetta's. Special prayers for my dearest, beautiful fairy Teri, ma'am. that's her little nickname for me. To come to India very, very soon. Special prayers for my dearest brother Prachir, for him to focus and concentrate on his studies, and prayers for the entire Angelic River family. And love you, family. We love you, Prochetta. Thank you for being here this morning. Let's see, what else do we have? Robert, for me, being one with the earth is reconnecting with Mother Gaia, with nature, animals, and everything else that exists on the planet. Yeah, that's what it's all about, getting into that nature grounding energy. And Sally, prayers for those that are tying themselves to negative issues from the past, to be able to finally release and let go. Yeah, we hold energy, and sometimes we just do ourselves such a disservice of holding on to something. And when we realize that, there really is nothing but the now moment, we are able to just bring in another energy, a newer energy, a fresh energy of love and light. And they're sending you so much love and light and healing for you, Julia.
Thank
for
you
your back.
very much. I just thought of another prayer request, if it's okay to share another, just
on.
Yeah. A friend emailed or PM'd me saying, are you okay? I hadn't seen the news, but apparently there's been a big earthquake in Japan again this evening. And there was
Oh,
a tsunami warning. It's nowhere near me, so I'm absolutely fine. But
oh, good.
if we
Yeah.
could send healing into that area as well, that would be wonderful.
Oh, we absolutely will. Yes, let's all lift up that whole area. And
And
they
thank you everyone for the prayers for healing for my back.
yes. And didn't they have a tsunami like not too far back?
Like maybe 10 years
About
ago.
10 years, I think. Yeah, that was devastating.
Yeah.
So let's definitely hold energy and ask for the angels to be right there and to make that, you know, dissipate. We do that with hurricanes. We've done it for years. If we know ahead of time that something is churning up out in the water, we can send energy for it to calm down. So let's all put our intention out for that to be not to be devastating to the area and to the inhabitants there. Okay. Kathy says prayers for Julia and energy for healing and guidance on her new adventures. Prayers for Teri and her new nonprofit organization and for the continued growth of EWN and our own Peapod family. Thank you. Isabel, prayers for manifestations around the world freedom flows in peace. Peace and love to all humanity. Prayers for all of us and our families and friends, and prayers for my daughter. We certainly will put your daughter in the circle, Isabel. And Julie says prayers for all in need. Our beautiful Hope is here from the UK. Prayers for the entire Angelic River family, abundance and wealth always. And I want to put you, Hope, in that circle, the prayer circle today, and lift you up and saying hello to Zena, your beautiful son. Okay, what else we got? Any prayers? Kathy, prayers for my son's quick healing from the virus and for continued protection for my family, please. Prayers for continued guidance for my daughter, Marlena, in college so that she finds her true calling in a profession that she will be happy and successful in. Beautiful. Thank you. All right. And Jean Lorio, prayers for Julia's physical pain, prayers for Teri's friend, for Charlie, for the continued healing of those who are ill, and all our spiritual family. Prayers for our Mother Earth and all that walk upon her. Gratitude for our divine source of light and love. Such beautiful prayers this morning. Thank you all who shared. And for those who are holding someone in your heart that you haven't shared with us, we just lift you up to help that burden as well. And I do have some unspoken prayers as well that I'm just wanting to put in the circle today. So let's just go into a very, very short meditation so we can honor the time frame that we're in as well. So just, if you would, taking a breath and then relax it back out. And let's ask our angels, our beautiful archangels, all the healing angels, the 500,000 earth angels that are here to help with this guidance of healing our land. Divine Mother, Christ consciousness, and our Creator, the source of all that is, just asking for all that energy to look at every prayer request, to send love. Kuan Yin says love is the energy that heals. It begins that healing process inside of us so those cells can come to a good place of being in their perfect order in our human body as we move through this experience. And for anyone that's dealing with emotional issues, lifting that up as well. And for our dear Mother Earth, our Mother Gaia, for us to heal our land through respect, through love, through honor, honoring each other, seeing each other as the true self that we are. Sometimes we look at the physical or we look at the actions. Let's look at that true heart that each of us carry inside and see that candle flame burning in each of us. And when we put our candle flames together, we light such a torch that we can't help but illuminate the good, the beauty, the love that's shared. So lifting everyone here up, all the peas in the pod, all of those who are listening now or will listen on the replay, just sending out an energy of love throughout the whole country, wherever you may be. We have a lot of countries represented here. So just see your part of the world being lifted wherever it is. See that land receiving the healing, going down into the core of it, and then bringing that healing back up to us through our root chakra, and let it flow throughout our whole entire being, that energy of healing and of love for today. Take a breath in, and let's see the energy going upward, up to our higher self, making that connection. Asking that we be guided in the very best direction for today, that this new energy coming through with EWM, one with the earth, is one that will bring more attention to how we can heal Mother Earth, how we can honor her more, respect her more, and pay more attention to our connection with nature and our connection with that beautiful planet that we are residing on, and going beyond the planet into the cosmos, and realizing that we're only here residing on this planet for just a short period of time. So anything that we're holding on to, any energy other than love, let's let it go. Just let it flow to be transmuted into positive, bringing in only love and light. And I love the motto, only love and light is welcome here. So if you want to adapt that as your motto, just hold that in your heart, make that commitment to you, that only love and light is flowing into your energy field today. And then every day you can renew that. Just renew your commitment that this is a beautiful day. This is a day that I have an opportunity to create whatever I want to create in this day. And I choose love. I choose light. I choose to be that beautiful person that I came here to be, to make a difference, to make an impact. And I choose to only allow that which will benefit myself and others to come into me. So much love for all of you today. Just breathe in the love and breathe out the love to each other. One of our traditions here, Julia, is the heart telephone. We envision that we're holding hands with each other, standing around in a circle, and we look to the left on the count of 3, and we say the words, thank you, I love you. And that energy travels around our circle and back into our heart. So from all of us to all of you, 1, 2, 3, thank you, I love you. And sending that love out all over the world. Thank you. Thank you, Julia, for being here. Thank you for
allowing me the honor of being here with you all, and to the whole of the pod family as well, for your gorgeous, wonderful, very loving and warm-hearted welcome. It's been such a joy to be here with you all.
Absolutely. So we are getting off of here in time. I'm going to play the song to take us out so we can dance and sing and be in a great place all day long. And our last tradition that we do is we say to each other, namaste, y'all.
Namaste, y'all.
And stay with this channel today. We've got great stuff coming up. Beth will be on in just, Beth's right, in just a few minutes. So let's get out of here.
Should enjoy the fruits
a beautiful day. Come on, let's play. Let's play all day long. Love you, Zena. Zena's dancing. All the way along. It's a beautiful day. Come on, let's play. It is a beautiful day out here. Let's go enjoy it to the max. I love you all so much. Thank you for coming on this morning, and stick with us. Julia, I love you, my dear. I can't wait for your show today and all of that beauty that you're going to bring through to us. I love you.
Thank you, everyone, so very much. Have a beautiful day.
Namaste, y'all.
Namaste, y'all.